if you take a look at the insert of your programs this evening, we shared some words about Pastor Greco, who we were honoring, and this piece really is a standalone in itself selection. And it's interesting because back in January when myself and Miss Miller and Mrs. Burke got together to discuss a finale piece, this song was just very triumphant, and we discussed it, and the three of us were in complete agreement. We didn't stop listening to it, really not knowing if our student body has ever even heard this tune. And the words are so powerful about a man who had a dream and who was willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And the evening that we discussed this piece, I was sitting in a class and very displaced of a moment, but out of nowhere my professor started to play this song, The Impossible Dream, and said she always reflected on this at the end of every teaching year. And it was so unconnected, I couldn't help but to think, all right, God, you just put your stamp of approval on this song. And we presented it to our students, and it was one of the most requested songs to practice in our performance ensembles because they felt it in their hearts. They understood it and they could relate to this message. So when we heard of the passing of Pastor Greco, there was no other person in this world who really held on to that, the words and the message of this song. So as we close out this evening, reflect on just even those who have gone before us, the amazing people who have set a path before us so that we could walk a stronger walk with the Lord. Please be blessed by this evening's performance.